Hi Taurus, thanks for joining me for the July of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem. I am Vickie Verley. This is the reading for Gemini Sun, Rising and Moon. I am the Rock and Roll Prophetess, Vickie Verley, I should say. This is a big month. It's eclipse season and a lot is happening. We're going to do the main reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my creation, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my creation. If you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, we are also going to pull an additional card from the Songs for the Journey Home tarot deck. So let's go ahead and get started with our reading. Yeah, it is a big month. And the eclipses are changing everybody. The eclipses aren't in your sign. However, they are more harmonious with your sign than they have been in a long time. We've had the last several years, the eclipses have been in Leo and Aquarius. And now they've changed. So that's why I'm bringing back the eclipse reading. I offered it a few years ago for that big American eclipse. And since the energy has definitely changed, this goes first and then that, I decided I would bring it back. So that'll be available for a limited time. You can see that on my website. And I also have the solstice reading. If you're watching this in June, that's still up till the end of June. And other kinds of readings too. Okay, well, Devil in Reverse was the very first card out. You're free to go. That's what I'm hearing. You're free to go, and I'm writing that down right now. You're free to go. You're free to go. You don't have to stay in this situation anymore. Eclipses do. I mean, even though the eclipse isn't in your sign, you are still affected by it. Everybody is. And this is a time to make big changes. This is a time to stay or go or whatever you want to do. You're free to go, but because the reason I'm saying that so strongly is because you have Death in Reverse down here. And there's a lot of good cards. You've got the Wish cards, so don't freak out and say, oh, the death, she pulled the Death and the Devil, I'm out of here. Hang on, we're going to get to it. But these two are definitely tied together. Death in Reverse says resisting change. This is change that needs to happen, needs to come, and you may be resisting it. And that's, you Taurus, you guys are stubborn and fixed, and you don't really like a lot of changes in your life. That is a thing. So this is the time to do it. You're free to go, you're free to go. It's what I keep hearing. You have the Wish card. I mean, the rest of the cards are great. You've got the Wish card. So wishes are coming true. Sometimes this will be if you had a specific question in mind when you tuned into the reading, then it's a yes, your wish is coming true. But it could be a wish that's you weren't even thinking about. But if you would release and you're free to go, the wish is coming true, and it does, excuse me, I need a drink of water. It does involve a soulmate. Two of Cups is a soulmate card. So your wish is coming true regarding the soulmate. Now this is going to be different for everybody. Most of you, it's probably some kind of love thing, Maybe you're in a bad relationship and you have a new interest and you want to, or you figure, well, I'll just stay in this bad relationship and not even, if this is about a relationship, you're going to meet somebody new right away. If you're in a bad relationship. Or soon. Your wish is coming true. There is a soulmate out there. There is somebody out there that's going to treat you well and love you and treat you good and everything. Maybe I should change it to that. Your soulmate is out there. Yeah, the soulmate is out there. Because it is. That's exactly what it's saying. The Ace of Cups is down here too. That's a new beginning in love. I mean, this is pretty much, it looks like mostly a love reading. You've been dreaming about somebody. Not only maybe you're actually dreaming about them when you go to sleep with the Moon card here, but you could be dreaming about them. You should be. You should be dreaming about them. I would like to meet somebody who is this is this, kind, loving, creative, blah, 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 Making your list, visualizing it, because you don't have to stay with the same old thing either. For some of you, this isn't even like in a relationship. This is being stuck in a pattern. Like I always pick the losers. Why do I always pick the losers? Why do I always pick the this or the that, the jerk-offs or whatever, whatever. Why do I always pick the alcoholics? Why do I always pick the abusive men? Why do I always pick, control freaks, the different things that we people say. Well, you can break that pattern. Why? Ask yourself that. Why do you pick them? Don't say, well, why do I end up with them? Say, why? Well, why do you pick them? You picked them. And some of you may feel powerless, like, well, I just don't have a choice. That's all. That's my lot in life, to be with, drunk assholes or something. That's not your lot in life. Start visualizing all the things that you want, and it does exist. It does exist. It's out there. Okay. Ace of Cups is that new beginning in love, and it could for some of you, this might just be that Ace of Cups being the new beginning in love of you loving yourself. Because if you feel like you only deserve assholes or whatever it is here, you're not loving yourself. This is you loving yourself, and in order to bring that in, what you're dreaming of and everything, Spirit's listening. They're putting it together for you. Your angels and guides and higher forces are out there, and they're working on it. Your team is working on it. They're helping you. They're putting it together. What you're asking for. And by saying, I always end up with assholes or blah, 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 control freaks, da, 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 da. They interpret that as asking, okay? So stop saying it. Stop saying it, stop thinking it. Start thinking about what you do want. There very much could be a soul connection before you even meet this person. Have you had a dream about somebody? I'm hearing some mysterious stranger. Those are not my words. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, da 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 da. If you've never seen my videos, that's my guides. That's how they come through. They come through with music all the time. I gotta look up Strangers in the Night. But that's an old time song. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Da, da, da. I'm sorry, it's so funny because that's not a song that I would ever really listen to. That's not one of my jams, man. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Oh, exchanging glasses, though, I said by accident. That might be that's a thing for somebody out there. That's some weird thing. So exchanging glasses, drinking glasses, or even eyeglasses, okay. Wondering in the night, what were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting. Something in your smile was so exciting. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello, the little bit we know. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away, and ever since that night, we've been together. Lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. That's kind of sweet, actually. That's kind of a cool lyric. I just think of it as so kind of corny or whatever, but there's some good stuff in those lyrics. So it could be like that. But what I was trying to say is you might be having like a dream about them, or even if it's not a dream, I dreamt about this person last night, the stranger or whatever. It could be just a sense of them. And here now I'm getting the other song from Cinderella. A dream is the wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. No matter what your heart is seeking, if you go on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Oh, I get chills all over my legs. Oh my God. If anybody wants to look that up, the rest of that Cinderella lyric, go for it. We got to get moving on to this animal totem card. I don't want your reading to be way longer, and people say, how come you did Taurus reading was so long, and ours was so short? Well, because I read some lyrics, that was part of it, but yeah, a dream is a wish your heart makes. That's another one. So it's a heartfelt thing going on for you guys. Lots of love could be showing up. By the way, those eclipses are July 2nd for the new moon eclipse in Cancer, which is a sextile to you. And then the full moon eclipse is on the 16th in Capricorn, which is a trine to you. So this could definitely bring somebody in. If you let go of old relationships, let go of old belief systems, and allow this new thing to show up. Because it's looming. It's looming in the ethers. That's what I'm... Ooh, I like that too. I might have to put that one on. I'm going to leave it Soulmate is out there, but it's looming in the ethers too, okay? Don't forget I am offering this eclipse readings. It is a different vibe, so if you're interested, you can check it out on my website above here or below. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I also still have the solstice readings and many other readings and astrology artwork specialized for you and all sorts of stuff, books, decks on my website, so please do check it out. Your support means so much to me. Let's see what our animal totem card is. Oh, this one wants to flip. I was trying to say the knocker, but he is the knocker, but he's the woodpecker. And I'm hearing that knocking at your door. Oh, I've heard this song before. Sweet Lucy was a dancer, but none of us would chance her. Feel it knocking at your back door. It's a Deep Purple tune. Later Deep Purple, 80s Deep Purple. Okay. Rapping, tapping from the forest canopy overhead. Undetected if not for the sound. Listen. Primal rhythms awaken your heart to the earth's song. Yeah, there's a tapping. There's a tapping on your shoulder. There's a tapping on your... They're knocking on the door to get in. But if you're still stuck in old relationships or old whatever, it's just not gonna... You can't open the door. You know, you can't hear, or you can't even hear them knocking in some cases. So work on that releasing, especially on that full moon in Capricorn on the 16th, and let new love in. Maybe you're going to meet a stranger in the night, huh? Exchange some glances. Okay, Taurus. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, ordering readings, checking out my books, all the stuff I do. It all goes into supporting me and making these readings free every month. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a reading. If you're Patreon level 2, not only do you get a free weekly reading of astrology and tarot, but you can go on over there and get the bonus card for this reading. Have a great month of July and a great eclipse season. Till next month.